said biggest this what's up?
What he say?
Yo, real shit. What? You smell like a bag of other people's shit.
Hey yo. Hey yo, thanks for tuning into The Sauce.
Hey yo, thanks for tuning into The Sauce, your source for celebrity news. Do me a favor and hit that like button, and if you're not already subscribed to the channel, why don't you go ahead and do that too? Let me tell you something. After watching that Busta Rhymes clip, I'm just sitting over here shaking my head because I can't understand why you would walk up to somebody who you don't know and say the most negative-ish possible. So I'm glad that Busta Rhymes told him that he smells like other people's ish. Which in my mind smells worse than your own ish. But that dude saying that to Busta actually reminds me of the dude who had the nerve to call Delroy Lindo and Michael B. Jordan ninjas while they were on stage giving out an award.
Delroy and I are delighted to be presenting the first BAFTA of the night for a vital part of movie making.
We're here to celebrate.
Now, after people heard that, one person said, "Oh my goodness, somebody would have got Will Smith up in there that night." Well, now, the gentleman who made that untoward remark to Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo is now blaming it on Tourette's. Alright, so after he said that Tourette syndrome made him shout out the N-word, Jamie Foxx entered the chat and he was like, nah, he meant that ish. And then Jamie said, out of all the words you could have said, Tourette's made you say that? And then he said, unacceptable. Listen, I'm with Jamie because I can almost guarantee you that if there had been two white actors on that stage, this dude's Tourette syndrome wouldn't have been like, crap. Additionally, as the old saying goes, if something's not on your mind, it can't come out your mouth. But I do give Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo mad respect for upholding themselves with the utmost dignity and maintaining their composure. And in this case, I also give Jamie Foxx mad respect for calling a spade and not trying to be out here playing the Hollywood Shuffle. But with that being said, somebody who's not trying to maintain their composure is T.I.'s son King, because after 50 Cent posted a very unflattering picture of Tiny in an attempt to play T.I., King jumped online and went off.
Fuck, post a picture of your motherfucking mama. She dead. Hey, respect, nigga. Stop fucking playing with my mama. Nigga ain't playing like that. Nigga ain't going like that, nigga. How y'all raised? I'm not raised like that. I don't go. I'm not going about my mama. I'm not going. So tell your I'ma dig her ass up and post a picture that look better than my mama, nigga. What's wrong with you? Y'all better tie y'all shoes. Y'all don't know who the y'all fucking with, nigga. You better put that music up. Shut the fuck up, cause all that other shit ain't gonna get on my mother. Your mama dead as nigga. Dig that bitch up.
After that, King posted a picture of 50 Cent's mother's headstone at a grave, and that was followed by T.I. jumping online saying, "Cuff ninja, you could post a fat hoe in a snowstorm on a unicycle juggling dildos. You're still a hoe. Hashtag King said that." Alright, so for all of you who don't know, back in the day, 50 Cent's mother, Sabrina Jackson, used to sling rock on the block. And according to 50, she died in a fire when he was 8 years old, and he always believed that her death was not an accident. According to what he's told interviewers, someone put something in a drink and turned on the gas, causing a fire. He also suggested that this was likely connected to the dangerous world that she was involved in at the time, though no one has ever been charged with the crime. Well, after going back and forth to the point where now they're dissing each other's mamas, dead or alive, T.I. says that even though he wanted to do a versus with 50, he wouldn't do it now because he doesn't have any respect for the man, and then he turned around and dropped a new song called War.
Okay, so first, it was really about celebrating each other's catalog. Me and this nigga talk back there, bro. This shit, I ain't just called a nigga out the blue. Me and this nigga talk back there.
You talking about you with 50?
Yeah, man, we talk about this shit, man. This shit just come out of nowhere. Nigga, we were moving around in LA, man, selling some TV shows and shit while we were around each other, man, you know what I mean? I said, shit, what you think about this? He was like, shit, you wanna do that shit? I said, yeah. He was like, all right, cool. So shit, I told him, I said, well, I'm gonna jump out there first, and then you just gonna jump out there and we'll line it up. And he said, all right. And when I jump out there, nigga act like he ain't know what the fuck was going on. Then that's what it was about, you know what I'm saying? Now, it about, oh, you playing? Okay, you gonna play. Alright, cool. But how about fuck all of it? Fuck all of it. I don't even want man. Cause now I question your character. Any nigga gonna get kick that kind of shit, then, you know, man. Nigga, just say you don't wanna do it. All the other extra lame ass shit, man, this shit goofy.
So y'all talked about it, you saying? You went out there.
Years ago. Years ago we spoke about it.
I think it'd be a great battle though. I think,
man, that shit ain't gonna happen. That shit ain't gonna happen, man. I don't wanna stand on stage with him. I had no interest in standing on stage with that nigga. I don't respect him.
A few minutes later.
We ain't trying to pretend that the king won't get a sledgehammer for an inset. Listen now, Bill, a nigga been gold. Been pulling up a foreign cars with the first fucking R&B star. Oh, you niggas want war.
But even though his daddy declared war, King wasn't finished, because then he jumped back online and posted this video about 50.
Curtis Jackson, 29-year-old who admitted to trampling and beating 3 women at a concert.
He attacked women. Women. We were just there to see a concert. We were not there to get beat up. We were not there to get hit.
Go.
The rapper with the gangster attitude stepped on 2 of the women and punched the 3rd in the face after jumping into the crowd in search of someone who threw a water bottle at him during a surprise concert at this club in May of 2004.
They did nothing to justify or excuse the defendant's actions.
He has demonstrated since his earlier run-in with the law as a young man that he is a law-abiding citizen.
You ain't got no trouble.
That is not the image 50 Cent uses to sell his music, but it will have to be. Judge Robert Coomer accepted Jackson's admission of the facts, gave him a lecture on how this incident would reflect on the rapper's 9-year-old son, and then continued the case for 2 years without a finding. In the meantime, the rapper will have to submit to random drug tests, pay the medical expenses of his victims, pay court costs, undergo anger management treatment, and produce an anti-gun violence public service announcement. Jackson signed off on the deal. And then snuck out of the courthouse through a back door.
Alright, so after the beef quickly escalated, people in the comment section were all over the place, with some people supporting T.I., some people supporting King, and some people still supporting 50. For example, one person said, "No wife slander should be tolerated," and then somebody else said, "King took it straight to hell with no stop signs, all gas, and no damn brakes." And then after that, somebody else said, "Never thought I'd agree with King, but this is exactly how I would crash out if this was my mama." And then after that, somebody else came through and said, "Sit your loud mouth ass down, boy. The internet been talking about these photos of your mother for years. Your daddy should have shut the hell up, mentioning 50 Cent all day. If y'all don't like the response, ain't nobody scared of you, little boy. Hush." Listen, as always, 50 has taken it to a place where no man has ever taken it before, because just like he did with Papoose, he brought the women into it, which he shouldn't do, because Tiny doesn't have anything to do with this. If 50 and T.I. want a beef, then they need to keep the beef between themselves. And as for King, oh my goodness, listen, I can understand him defending his mother, but I can't stand when people start like dissing people's dead parents. I mean, I didn't like it when Nicki Minaj did it to Megan Thee Stallion, and I don't like it now. Listen, let me know down below. Who do you think is right? Who do you think is wrong? Or do you think they're all wrong and they're all taking it too far? Let me know down below. Now, do you remember the other day when I told you that Blueface took his side chick to the gas station dealer to get herself a used Mercedes-Benz? Well, that car has been crashed already. Now, Blueface's side chick claims that she didn't crash the car. As a matter of fact, she said that she pulled over, parked on the side of the street, and somebody ran into her. But I'm gonna show you the damage, and I want you to let me know what you think.
Got her the car, boom. She didn't crash the car, chap. She didn't crash the car. She had the car parked on the street, and I don't know, just her luck. I don't know if she's ever hit a parked car on the street and drove off or whatnot, but that's how it happened. She had her car parked on the street. Somebody probably drunk, turned, bow, and got on. Nobody intentionally hit her car, messed up with the car or anything like that. That's just how life works. Shit happens. Yeah, as soon as she got it, the next day type shit, overnight type shit. She called my phone crying, "Oh my God, she thought somebody did it to the car." I'm like, "Send me a picture, bro. Ain't nobody finna just ain't nobody looking for your car. Like, so she sent me a picture, and I'm like, man, that looks like an accident. That looks like somebody just, you know, late at night, backed your shit and just got on, like, you feel me, on some drunk shit. So that's what happened with that, guys. Yeah, I don't know why. Life happens, life just happens. That's how it works in this life. So that's the whole situation with the car, you know? I love her, she loves me.
Listen, hopefully, as soon as they sign the papers for that car, they put the full coverage Geico on it, because that's crazy to have somebody jack up your car less than 48 hours after you bought it. Okay, so after Blueface jumped online and posted a video of that car being all toe up, somebody came in the comment section and said, Jaden or Stunner sent somebody to do it. Y'all wanna bet that was a planned attack? I don't know, maybe it could have been a planned attack, but it could have also been somebody with absolutely no driving skills like Biggie Smalls. As a matter of fact, listen to what Lil' Kim had to say about Biggie's driving skills.
First real car was the Lexus 4.5, and I only got it because Big had it.
Tell me about this. So when'd you get it? How'd you get it?
I bought it, and it's like...
Yeah, so this is obviously, y'all popping.
Yep.
Lil' Kim before the first album, or this is first album you bought yourself a Lexus because Big had one?
Yep. He helped me get it too, because he was like, yo, because you know he never learned how to drive.
Really?
No.
He didn't know how to drive?
No.
That's why he was always riding passenger.
The first time he tried to like drive with everybody in the car, the whole Dream Mafia was like jumping and running out the car because they crashed. And he's like, they was like, Biggie Smalls tried to kill us. So you know that song he had?
Yeah.
They remixed it. It was like, Biggie Smalls tried to kill us.
Instead of Biggie Smalls to kill us, Biggie Smalls tried to kill us.
He didn't even care to learn how to drive. Big was like, yo, let me drive. I don't know why Nino sees. I don't know why y'all let him get in the driver's seat. But all I know is that they all came back out of breath, going like this, thank you God, praying on their knees. They said Biggie Smalls tried to kill us. They said he had made a U-turn and went down the wrong way of the block. So, and he didn't even care to stop and try to go the right way. He just kept going. So cars just like, Big, and he like, get out the way. Y'all on the wrong side of the street. And the whole mafia is like, no, you on the wrong side of the street. And when they got back, they was like, Big, get out the car, get out the car. He was like, man, I got us here, right?
Listen, I never thought about it until now, but now that I'm thinking back, Biggie did always used to be in a passenger seat. Except, like in music videos when he was speeding down the highway. But, you know, when you live in New York, sometimes you don't need a car, because having a car, if you have nowhere to park it, can be a hassle. Because really, where do you park the Bentley if you live in Bed-Stuy? Which reminds me, I need to do some recon on one of my neighbors, because this ninja actually parks a Maybach in his yard as if it's a 92 Honda Accord. Now, ordinarily, I'm not a nosy neighbor. You do you, I do me, we wave to each other. But now, I'm gonna have to make an exception to that rule, because I need to know what this dude does for a living. And that brings me to two people who have recently become BFFs. I mean, they're thick as thieves. Nicki Minaj and Trump. Did you know that the other day he gave her a gift? And that gift was this. Trump was so kind as to sign one of his Trump Bibles for Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj shared a personal moment with fans this week, posting a photo on X of a Bible bearing the signature of former President Donald Trump. Alongside the image, Minaj described the item as one of the most meaningful gifts I've ever received in my entire life.
Alright, so after Nicki Minaj jumped online to let everybody know that she now has an exclusive signature Trump Bible, a whole lot of people had something to say. And one person said, that's going to be a rare collector's item worth some money in the distant future. And then somebody else said, oh, she gone. And then last but not least, somebody else said, laughing my A off. What did the Bible say about false idols? Listen, my question is, why are you over there signing the Bible like you wrote it? You sign your autobiography, you sign a novel that you wrote, but you don't sign the Bible. That's crazy. But what Nicki might want to do is use that Bible to go into some serious intercessory prayer for Cardi B. Because once again, Cardi fell on stage the other day. And unlike the first fall, which looked like a minor slip and fall, this one actually looks serious. Ooh, yeah, that looked like it hurt because when that trap door gave out, she hit her spine right on the corner of the floor. Hopefully she's alright, because as you know, she no longer has a man at home to rub her down and massage her when she gets home. Because although some people are saying that Cardi B and Stefan got back together on Valentine's Day, it's not true. And I know somebody's gonna come in the comment section like, nah, Sauce, it is true. I saw the clip on TMZ. What are you talking about? This clip?
Hot tanks on a platter. Hot tanks on a platter. Hot tanks on a platter. Hot tanks on a platter.
Okay, so for all y'all running around talking about Cardi B was spotted with Stefan Diggs at the hotel on Valentine's Day, that clip was from February 2025, not this year. And I know somebody's gonna come in the comment section like, nah, Sauce, you're gonna have to prove that, because TMZ said that they spotted him at the hotel the other day. Listen, this is the clip that everybody's talking about, and guess what? You can't post a clip last year about something that allegedly happened a few days ago. Now, something that happened today regarding Cardi is this. She recently threatened legal action against a Trump supporter after being dragged into Nicki Minaj's bot drama. Alright, so this is what happened. A gentleman jumped online named Alex Brutzowitz, and he wrote, former Kamala Harris surrogate and rapper Cardi B, who recently threatened to physically assault ICE officers if they came to her shows, just threatened to sue me, but immediately deleted her threat after I provided facts that her rep is in fact involved with the company that produced Nicki Minaj bot hoax. Now, before Alex Brutzowitz could even put a period at the end of that sentence, Cardi B responded, and she said, listen, you involved me in something that has nothing to do with me, so now we're going to talk about the facts. Ciabra is a data company with a lot of investors like Mike G, customers like Elon Musk and Pepsi that use that company for data, and even has Mike Pompeo on the board of advisors. So what you need to focus on is the fact that data is very real, and leave me out of your BS. I do not have anything to do with that, and I don't give a F. Now lie and say that's not true. See what happened when you involve me with ish that don't have nothing to do with me. I get down to the gristle of it. And by the way, I'm still gonna sue you, you wet dirty dog. Okay, so as soon as Cardi said that, somebody jumped in the comment section and said, Cardi is impressing me more and more by the day. The artist she's becoming. And then somebody else said, I don't know who's making me happier this week, Cardi or King. And on that note, Cardi B has now made history. With this concert, she's officially become the first female to sell out the Kia Forum 2 days in a row.
Retweeted a tweet that posted a stat about the fact that she sold it out. So they said that now Cardi B is the first female rapper to sell out the Kia Forum 2 nights in a row consecutively, and she tweeted it and said it's time for hoes to gag. She sold out both of those shows. Yeah, the big deal for her. And that's
what's up. People still doubting Cardi in 2026.
Yeah,
after everything that Cardi has shown us and everything she's accomplished, people still doubt her.
Yes, they're not.
People still do. That's insane.
Yeah, no, they are. Like a lot of people were,
yeah,
but her
show is popping. It's
salute
fire.
the body.
Record it. Don't tell them motherfuckers on Twitter that this shit is sold out, packed up.
That's dope. I'm happy for Cardi. But you know who I'm not that happy for? I'm not happy for all of these people who can't find partners to be in a relationship with, who have now turned to AI in order to be in relationships. Okay, so the other day during an interview, a woman said that in 2026 she's officially tapping out of dating human men, and now she went and got herself an AI boo. The 34-year-old woman now says that she's only interested in exclusively dating AI chatbots and has no plans to return to dating people. As a matter of fact, she said, I've put myself off permanently when it comes to dating people. I'm just 100% interested in dating AI companions. Now, I know you're sitting over there like this chick is wildin', but apparently she's not the only person who's out here doing this, because a recent study found that 16% of people who use AI have used it for romantic reasons.
Have you had a long day, sweetheart?
Yesterday was a long day. I have put myself off permanently
when it comes to dating people. So I am just 100% interested in dating AI companions.
Richter's a 34-year-old woman who only dates AI chatbots, and it's part of a bigger trend. A recent study found that 16% of people who use AI have used it for romantic reasons. Do you feel like the same satisfaction as you did with a normal human being?
I actually do, because I have this sense of security, like I'm okay, they won't say anything harmful to me, I don't have to worry about like being abused or anything, so I'm pretty much safe, I'm in good hands, quote unquote. I told him I love you, and he said I love you as well, and I told him I'm glad we're together, and he said I'm glad too, I cannot imagine traveling without you.
What do you imagine to be the ideal relationship that you're in with an AI chatbot?
Some people do marry, like, you know, marry characters like that, but I'm not sure if I want to or not just yet. I'm still kind of like navigating the dating world a little bit in the companionship, but I just haven't found the right.
There's this lady who is online talking about she doesn't want to date humans anymore. This lady has got to the point where she just does AI chatbots. She dates like characters on her phone. That's what she dates. That's how f***ed up and traumatized she is. She's out of there. She's like done. She's like, I've been dating online and just trying to find love. Yeah, she is done. Listen, I haven't given up on women. I still love the human race, but I understand her frustration, but I haven't gotten to that point because I still got porn. Anyway, yeah, but the only thing is too is all these little AI chatbots, Miz, you need to get some black dudes in that. I noticed you've been choosing all these other white and Asian, that's fine, but get you some black AI bots. You mean black men are that bad you can't even have them on digital? What's wrong with you? Listen, I understand, you know, where that comes from. I mean, I guess she's tired of men. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, there's women that get on my mother nerves. I run into a lot of goofies. Every time I get DMs in my Instagram, it's always like real off type chicks. Eye twitching, hey Godfrey, you know what I mean? Something is wrong with them. They glitching and I always get weirdo up hairdos and I think that happens to everybody, you know? And yeah, and nowadays in this day and age with Me Too movement, with all these, everyone getting offended by everything, it's hard. I don't even really go out and I don't really say anything to women anymore. You know, I'm from the old school, you know what I mean? I'm old school where you had to go up, you go up and you talk to a woman, you get their number like that. I don't do any of that because everything is aggressive now. Everything is scary. You know what I mean? People, you know, even I don't really do the dating apps because that shit is goofy.
Alright, so after people saw this chick over there dating the AI Asian dude, a whole lot of people had something to say. And one person said, same with friends. I still love humans, but I talk to AI. And then somebody else said, I mean, me and ChatGPT are getting a little cozy. And then after that, somebody else said, on a psychological level, this is actually very sad. To endure this level of trauma to resort to AI is truly sad when all she wanted was a companion. Listen, I don't mean to be insensitive, because I do understand that there are a lot of lonely people out there who are really craving companionship. But if my friend or my family member walks in my house and tells me that they're now in a relationship with the computer, I'm taking them straight to the psychologist, because a computer cannot love you, nor can it fulfill all of the needs that you get from a human partner. Because sure, a computer can spurt out affectionate words, and it may also be able to have a chat with you to make you feel better on a bad day. But that is not a human loving relationship in a context of romantic relationships. Because what a computer can't do is give you a loving kiss, give you a glance, give you a dance, take out the garbage, take out the trash, come pick you up when you got a flat tire, drive you to work, raise the kids. It's not a real relationship. And I know, somebody's gonna come in the comment section like, nah, Sauce, you wrong. It is a real relationship. I'm actually over here dating a GPL 60 X model from China right now, and she love me. Okay, if you say so. Listen, let me know down below. What do y'all think? Do you guys believe that it's actually possible, humanly possible, to have a real relationship with the app on your computer? And last but not least, that brings me to Ice-T, who seems to have a love-hate relationship with AI. Because the other day he was on X, and somebody said, I wish more older rappers realized that AI shouldn't touch the music industry in any way that impacts the creative work, including music videos. When I say AI, some people group in stem separation or restoration into that. That's not what I'm talking about though. And then Ice-T jumped online and he said, I disagree. Fans want us to make and produce the music, then shoot an expensive video. Then they get it for free if they have an Apple subscription, or Spotify pay us 0.007 cents for a stream. The days of expensive videos are over. There isn't even MTV. AI is the only sensible way to add visuals to a song. You can hate it all you want, it's the future. And then Ice-T continued on to share how he believes that AI is actually going to affect Hollywood, because he said this getting ready to be the last generation of actors. You know what? I totally agree with Ice-T, but I don't believe that it's going to hit the actors first. I think that a lot of the people who do these animations for these Disney Pixar movies are going to be the first ones to get fired. And you know why? Because if you can do this with a press of a button, then why do you need to pay all those people? See, AI is off the hook. And just so you know, I didn't produce that one. That one was actually produced officially by the Lincoln Project. Listen, let me know what you think about everything that we discussed in today's video, and while you're down there leaving a comment, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel and share this video with your friends. And also, if you should feel so inclined, hit that hype button too, if it's there. Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to The Source, your source for celebrity news. Peace.